Good morning, optimists. How's everyone doing today? Today is Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. Go ahead and dive on into the markets. There were some news reports that were dropping right at 6:45, so I want to jump right into those. We are 6:45, so 6:30. We had the Chicago Fed National Activity Index, continuing jobless claims at 1.863. Initial jobless claims at 232. They're staying pretty consistent there on jobless claims. So jobless claims are continuing to be pretty consistent. We've got jobless claims 4-week average 236 from 236. Yeah, so very, very consistent across the board on that. We had PMI flash data, global composite PMI at 645 and global manufacturing PMI flash. And we've got existing home sales coming up at 7 o'clock. So let's see what we had here. Were these good or bad? This one looks like it's good. That one looks like it's bad. That one looks good. It's good. So, good morning, Kevin. Good to see you. Let's go ahead and jump on into the markets here. So we got Trade of 8, but we also got Top Step. So we're rocking Top Step X right now. We're trying this out. Like I said, the software is actually pretty good. It's pretty quick. It's pretty responsive. The fills are really nice. Like the fills are quite good with it. I've been pretty impressed with it. I'm just I'm a little miffed that I can't customize to a 10-second chart, and I can't use any community indicators, which means no TTM, which is a key part of my strategy. But I still think it's a really pretty awesome software. Actually, I've been pretty impressed with it. A lot of the stuff that these companies come out with is really bad, so this is actually pretty good. There's a lot of cool features with it too. So right now, chart's looking a little bearish, but it looks like we may be getting set up for a reversal, potentially a bounce off this VWAP. There was a pretty nice support there a second ago. So you're gonna look at the 1-minute chart. We're red 3.4 on the TTM, negative 3.4. 10-second chart. Currently no setup yet either. So I think we consolidate a little bit around here, and then we'll see a spike back up. I'm basing that off the concept that we're up about 0.25%. Now this could easily turn red on the day. Currently we're at 56.50, so we're pretty much near the highs of the S&P as it is. I don't feel comfortable taking it long until I see a reversal set up, though. Yeah, I think we're a little ways out from that. Currently a negative 2.7 on the 10-second chart. This might even be like 7 o'clock if we even get this reversal. I honestly think that we will. I think we'll probably find support somewhere around here, around this 56.50 zone. TTM is currently at negative 5.1, so it's a little extended on the downside. Computer's been going quite slow. We need to free up some memory on it. Looks like we're getting a reasonable reversal here.
Order filled.
A little bit there, and I'm looking to get out right up here. In 3 contracts, we're going to get out at the 50 moving average there. Negative 1.2 on the TTM. Our entry is at 53.75. We can get out 55 or 56 and a quarter actually. Not too much pullback on that. I want to see a bounce on this candle. Doji'd at the bottom there. Okay, might need to cut this. Nope, that's what I was looking for on that last candle, was that big spike right there. So we need to break above 53. TTM's at 0.2.
Order filled.
Bought one more contract just to lower my my cost average. One thing I really like about this is it automatically puts your next contract up at where your other sell order is. So close. Come on, push up.
Order filled.
All right, we got that trade. So we're out on that one. That one was worth about 540. And looks like we're getting a pretty good reversal to the upside here. May get back above VWAP in a 10-second crossover. I'm looking for some pullback right here, maybe down to 55. A little scared of a sell-off, so I don't want to buy in just yet. This does look good though for a nice break upwards. Let's see this on the 1 minute chart. So perfect. We bought right into that red to yellow swap there. And now we're at negative 4.0 on the TTM on the 1 minute side. So yeah, this actually looks quite good, quite strong. I'll make it a bigger move here. If you're looking for a pullback to 56, would be ideal. Even better would be is if the 10-second chart actually went red on the TTM for a second, and then back to yellow, and then back to cyan. This 5200 crossover here on the 10-second chart, though, is looking like it's nearing. Hopefully, we actually just get some consolidation in here before we get the pop. But it looks like we might get the pop before the consolidation, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because it's just a cleaner move if you can get these to, like, if you don't get the pop until this happens, then you can really chart your movement. At least for me, I can chart my movement a lot better. Nine is now getting above the 50 or getting above the 200 moving average. Really would like to see pullback to 57, somewhere in that range. By the way, if y'all chilling, hanging out, make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell for notice. I really appreciate it. Help this channel grow. I'm gonna try to get to 500 subscribers. We only have 461. Can you believe that? After all that time streaming, we only have 461. So I guess we kind of missed a lot of this move here, but I just didn't want to get caught in a sell-off or a rejection on that 200 moving average line there. So, which is why I played it safe. I didn't want to get back some of the gains that I just got. So, again, I really want to see a pullback first before the rip, like a bigger pullback than this. Like this was from about 60 and a 59, more or less. So like a $1 pullback, not very much. I'd like to see a pullback to about 57, maybe 58 now. I'm only like a $3 pullback. TTM's currently at 2.3 on dark blue. So we should see some sell-off and some pullback. There's a pullback now to about the 200 moving average. Bounce right off it. Want more pullback. Probably tired of hearing me say pullback. Anywhere along 57 to 58, 50, 57 to 59 or so is what I'd be looking for. Currently at around 59 right now. Now I'm just looking for this, hopefully red on TTM, 0.5. We could sell off for about another 20 seconds. I think we might have something really cool here. That looks like a downward cross about to form. It might not happen though. There's the downward cross. Okay, there's red on the TTM. The setup is almost here. There's that downward cross right there. 5,200 have not crossed yet. There's the sell-off I was afraid of. Of course, it happened after that rip, but you know. All right, now I'm looking for yellow on the 10-second TTM. I'm really looking for that 5,200 cross, which is super close to each other, but not quite there yet. 9 is below 12, so we're definitely in bearish territory at the moment. Coming up on 7 o'clock here. We may get a 7 o'clock rip. We're about 15 seconds from 7 o'clock. Five seconds. I bet this is going to rip up, not down. Could be wrong though. TTM at negative 2.7. $200 is at 58.67 and 50 is at 57.20. So about $1.40 apart. Negative 2.5, now negative 2.2. 9 is still below 12, so not ready for a long yet. Still about $1.50 apart. Continuing that trend. Negative 2.1. Might get a 703 breakout. Negative 1.9. Ooh, big sell-off. This is why I wait for the moves. Like why I wait for the actual setups. And try not to take things preemptively. Although occasionally I mess myself up and I take them preemptively. I try not to. TTM now at negative 1.8. staying pretty constant right now. No real trend. And now we're getting some divergence from the 5200 cross, so this may actually end up selling off a little bit more for a few minutes. Negative 1.5 on TTM. I'm just waiting for that cyan switch now at this point. I need to work on my computer. It's definitely going slow. I'll buy one of those like big gaming computers. We should start a fund on this channel. Help me get a new computer. Negative 1.5 on CTM. 1.4. Okay, looking decent for a setup. Just waiting. 0.9. 9 is still below 12, and we have no crossover yet. Only at 56.55. That's why I was waiting for that cross. 0.6 now on TTM. Let me check this on the 1 minute chart. 1 minute is also almost at a cyan switch. 0.3, negative 0.3 on it. Some push up there. Cyan. Trying to adjust this chart.
Order filled.
I filled my order a little later than I wanted to. And that was just because I'm trying to adjust my chart a little bit. There we go. So looking for a push up here on this little cyan on the 1 minute. I'm looking for the exit at about 57. Yeah, 57.50 is the exit point I'm after. Might need to cut this. I don't like that pullback there. Was kind of hoping for a little bit more push here since we had the 1 minute TTM cyan switch as well. We're still a ways off on that 10-second 5200 cross. Yeah, wow. It's not looking good for this trade. I'm trying to see this just move up to like 57. Wow. Big sell off. Dang. Currently down 600 or so in this trade. That was a big sell-off there. Damn. False break on this. So, bad trade on that. I think I'm definitely gonna cut this. I'm down $1,000.
Order filled.
Okay, well, we took our positive 500 day and turned it into a negative 600 day. I kind of felt like I was over trading. It's looking pretty bearish now.
Order filled.
I'm gonna go short here. Looking for a drop down to like 46.75. Tapped it.
Order filled.
There we go. I made a little bit back on that one. Still red on the day. I can tell you that there's some things I miss about Tradeovate. So, yeah, that would have been a nice short right there. And that little bear flag. Kind of going bearish right now. Could reverse the downside like bad. Could go red on the day actually on the ES. Looks like it's about to. Wow, look at that 5-minute sell-off. Yeah, ES is now flat on the day. Expect a little bounce right here and then a rejection. Yeah, we might potentially get up to like 50. I was gonna try to go short off that, but I was trying to find the entry point on the DOM.
Order filled.
I don't know if I actually like this entry.
Order filled.
Yeah, it worked. Okay, now down about 50 bucks on the day. The fills are great on this, by the way. Like, they're so smooth. I gotta say, that's one thing I'm really impressed with. The fills on Top Step X are awesome. I'm gonna give you some support on that Bollinger Band down there. more big break to the downside. Dropping below. ES actually going red on the day. So we've gotten rejections all along this 9 EMA here. Let's see if this pops up to like 42.50. ES is back to flat on the day. We go long right here.
Order filled.
All right, in long. You can get out right here. Might have been a bad decision, just given the downward move. Looking for it to kind of bounce a little bit off the opening range. Looking for an exit around 43. Our entry is at 41, I think. 41 and a quarter. I'm going to get out at 44 and a quarter, which is actually right at the 50 moving average right there.
Order filled.
Close the position out. Back to green on the day, about $90. It's a far cry from 580, but it's something. I think we do get that pop though. There was my original trade.
Order filled.
Had to go on that with
Order
3 contracts. So in 4 contracts at 42.75 or so, looking to get out at 46. I don't know if that's actually possible. I'll reduce this down to 45 and a quarter. Down heavily in this trade. I don't think that was a well executed or well thought out trade. So I gotta see a couple of things here for this trade to work out. I want to see this 8 cross below 9. You see 9 above 12, and then another 12.26, and a red, yellow, and cyan switch here. See a push back above, get above this 50 moving average here. So we got to get above 45. Actually, like 245 or so. I'm trying to get out at 45 and a quarter. There's the yellow on the TTM. I want to see that close out. Yellow. Potentially see this one switch to cyan. These sell-offs are really violent. 51.79 is where we got that 200 moving average. This is really far off. We're in profit there for a second. It's kind of weird, like the chart is kind of like deceptively small on this. So this went up to about 44 and pushed down off 44. "15-second chart is weird. So we've got the 9-12-26 crossover. We need to get above this 50 moving average. We have to break 44 for this trade to work. I think if we break 44, we'll rip up to like 47. TTM at 1.5 on the 10-second chart, now 1.7. Ooh, big sell-off. Wow, dude. Crazy, there's not even that much volume. Dang, what a sell-off that was. 43.75, I guess that should have been my exit. And now it's coming right back. Like, this is crazy. This is weird volatility. Very choppy. Now I'm looking to get out of 43.50. I really thought that we had a chance there. This big sell-off right here. Like, that sold off on low volume. That's really weird. Looking for this to find support on the opening range. Currently, we're about $8 diverged on the 5200 cross, so we're really far off from that. About 720 right now. Our entry on this is at 42.75, so we definitely could have got a better entry. Dang, really crazy. I find it a little challenging to manage trades with this, I'll tell you that much. Because the size of the chart feels like really, the candles look really small to me. So I'm like interpreting less volatility or something. But man, this is actually like pretty crazy volatility. Very choppy now. Very, like a lot of choppiness. I'm really looking for this bounce off of 40. And it's just like not giving it to us. But that opening range is right there, like 42. Actually, like right at 42. We've got our sell here at 44.75. There was a science switch there, but I'm not really trusting these right now on the 10-second chart. We're on approach to 7:30. Do we have any news drops? Yeah, we've got a 7:30 news drop on natural gas. I have mixed emotions about Top Step being a web-based trader. So obviously the great part is you can use it on any computer type. The downside is that sometimes switching between windows can be a little tricky. Little crossover right there, but nothing major. Looking for a big volume spike to the upside. Keeps getting kind of price suppressed anytime we get above the 50 moving average here. So and that's what I mean right there. So it's following this exact same pattern every time. But continuing to maintain around this area, around the opening range at 41 to 42. 1 minute TTM's at negative 4.9. I think we need, our exit maybe needs to be a little bit lower, but potentially 43.75. We're finally getting this breakout. 9, 12, 26 all got above 50. So that's what I want to see there. Like I said, I'm looking for 44.75. So looking for about $1 more to the high. $1 more push up. Okay, there's a 9 is above 12 on the 15-second chart. Again, looking for 44.75.
Order filled.
All right, finally got that. That was a really hard trade. Up 469 on the day. The biggest we got on the day was about 580 or so. So ultimately ended up in profit on the day. Account is positive at 260. I think that it's probably best that I walk away here, even though I think that this is set up for a upward trend reversal. And that did end up going past 46 like I thought it would. I just didn't want to take as much on the trade, and the reason why was because of all these rejections and sell-offs. So I just didn't want to be all up in it at that time. Like if it decided to go almost near my trade and then just sell off real big. So this actually does look strong for a reversal, but we've had some of these violent sell-offs today, and we're definitely on the choppier side of things. Not really bullish, not really bearish. TTM now at negative 1.2 on the 1 minute side. Pullbacks to about 43.50 would be acceptable. This has a long way to go in order for this to be clean and bearish. And I think the 5-minute went red on TTM. Yeah, it did about 20 minutes ago. So also those bounces were all off the 200 moving average on the 5-minute side. So there's a cyan switch. This last cyan switch here, though, you saw what happened. We bought into that, and man, this thing dropped pretty big and killed our profits on the day. We worked our way back through this choppiness here and through that rip right there. And it looks like they might be pulling the same move because there's a cyan switch on this candle. There's another 30 seconds though. So you definitely want to wait till this candle closes. Not financial advice. I personally would wait till this candle closes before I would look to buy. I would also be looking for this 9, 12, 26 cross that's on approach right there. So those are some of the things that I would be looking for this trade here. And you can see we got rejection along the EMA 35. And let's see. It's exactly what happened here before this big sell-off was rejection along the EMA 35 as well. So this pulled back to the exact zone that I said would look good, which is that 9 EMA right there. It continued on cyan, so this may actually give us an opportunity. Again, I'd be looking for that 9, 12, 26 cross right here. This is white moving average, this cyan one, and this yellow one. Be looking for these three to cross over, with the 9 being on top, the yellow being on top. There's that rejection along the EMA 35 again, just like what happened before. And a pullback to the opening range. So now, for us to really get confirmation for the upward reversal, I want to see this 200 moving average and this 50 moving average get the crossover together. So, which would be very similar to this 9, 12, 26 cross. If this one happens, we might get a push up to about 48. Potentially up to the VWAP here at 50, but just conservatively speaking, 46 and 48 along this 35 and this 50. Just speaking conservatively on the move. But the 50 or the VWAP here could easily be the resistance point. That was definitely a nice rip through here. Huh. The rip and trick. I'm gonna call that the rip and trick. Hella bear traps today. I'm following a bear trap. By the way, if y'all chilling, hanging out, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. I'd really appreciate it. Help this channel grow. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Love it if you'd be one of them, if you're not already. I do answer my comments on my YouTube videos. Sometimes it takes me a little bit of time, though. Back to that. I wonder how I can bring this back up if I close it. Sell now below the opening range and switching bearish on the day, in my opinion. So as we hit 730, we got a big sell-off. And looks like it may end up being bearish for the rest of the day. I'm going to call it right here, and I'm going to take my 469 and walk. Count is up 262. Definitely, obviously, I was in a better position at the 580 or so, but I've been taking larger swings on the Stop Step account because of the way the account is designed. It won't really like kill me out of a position. Um, so, so I've got basically the day to get above certain dollar amounts. Um, I think that's actually pretty cool. So I've got an opportunity to recover if I have a bad trade. I think that I will still stick with Trade of 8 just because of the 10-second chart thing and the community indicators. So I really want bulls, bears, and I really want TTM. Those are key parts of my strategy, and I really want 10-second chart. I'd also like the ability to have two charts that I can flip back and forth between, not necessarily two side by side, because I believe I can do two side by side, like this. And but the only reason why I don't like this is just because it's a little small, in my opinion. It's a little difficult to see stuff. It's just not too bad. Let's try it like this. So that one's on a 1 minute. This one is on a 15-second, I believe. Where's it at? How did I see that before? Go back to 1. Make it another cyan switch here on 10-second, which could give us another little rip like that for longs. So potentially a breakout up to like 42. Kind of missed it. That really would have, the entry would be like 37. I should walk. I'm like sitting here ready to hunt, but I can feel that I have some fatigue in trading, so I'm gonna walk. So, all right, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. Kind of low stream numbers today. We'd love it if you would show up, bring your friends if possible. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications and all that fun stuff. It does help support the channel. It helps grow the channel. Like I said, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers, and we'd love to have you be one of them if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for being here. Take a moment to check out the links in the description. Apex is running a deal right now. I believe it's 71% off. And I will get you guys a Top Step link as well so that you guys can get a 50K account for just 39 bucks. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for being here. I love and appreciate you. We'll see you in the Discord community. Peace out, Optimus.